Like something on top of my head. It makes it look like when I talk. It makes it look like when I talk, if I put something on top of my head, I don't feel the same. And sometimes you can say there's a way to wear it, and everybody says there's a way to wear it, whether it's a turbine or a handkerchief, chip, or a hat. Each and every one of us is an individual. And for however you describe how you feel for what you do, and that reason might transcribe something that came from above. A thought, and if you talk about something, it's because you're talking about something. Oh, do you remember this? Well, if somebody remembers something, okay, that means it had to happen before, and you're talking about something from the past in the present. And at the same time as it's in the present, it's also in the future, because you're continuing on what you speak about into the future. In this subject, with a period at the end of the sentence, exclamation points within, expression. There was a question, is there God, is there Jesus, is there this, is there that? We know from the past, and we can't deny into the future, but it's only words and definitions. Who is, where is, what is, how did we come, and how did they become who they are through the words. Remove how many animals right now on this planet? How many animals? Okay. How many mammals? How many other than human beings, including the trees, right now, do you think are asking, who's God? Where is God? How come God? No, they're going by the nature of things. What they could and they can't control. But the human being can control and decides not to control. Decides to empower themselves. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. In the past, I knew it. It just happened now, so that I was talking about the future, and it happened now, which is the present. So what I thought in the past, that I was thinking about the future, happened in the present, and now it's the past, because it just happens. Is there a God? In Numbers, God in regular numeric value numbers is 764. If you reverse it, it becomes 20, 21, 23, or 2, 3, 5. 2 and 3, the BC world, 2 and 3 is 555, freedom. As simple as that. God says freedom. Dividing, imagine if God divided himself up 7 billion times. In order to have something personal with God, he has divided himself up 7 billion times. Now, here's the thing. If we have to talk about nature and the elements, every single element will do something else to another element. As well as the element scale in science or mathematics. Well, in the same paragraph, I'm going to use multiplication, addition, and subtraction, as well as etc. I'm going to get at the end, it's going to be my equation, and in my equation, this is the answer, this is the result. But the one result is because of many things that happened for the end result. So if there's a God and how this God was put together and how many gods are there, there is no way in hell. There is no way in hell. And then again, I could be wrong. But if you have a heart, inside your body that ticks, and that body is alive, I think we have to do whatever we can to help the survival of the next. I have decided as so as God has decided. Let's skip over to the Son of God, because we are all the sons of God. We are all special. We are all specials put together by an association of the round table, the universe, united as one. And for the survival of the universe, you need the elements for the human life to survive, to be able to construct their lives and this world that they live. I want to know right now, on this planet, how many houses are standing because a moose built the house, or a pig, or a dog. I don't think there's one house on this planet that's built the way we build houses, other than the ant houses, other than the house you built for your dog, other than the dog finding shelter or creating his own shelter. Nobody does what man does in the animal kingdom, other than them doing it their own way by their animal choice. But we decide to use our psychology on other human beings. I'm going to use my psychology on other human beings and tell you something right now that will change your life. In the next few seconds, I'm going to tell you something so drastic that it's going to change your life. Look into my eyes on the other side. Don't I look different when I do this than when I do this? And I'm going to tell you something so drastic that it's going to change your life forever. And no matter what you do, you're always going to revert back to what I have to say. Some of you probably already just shut the video down, or you're getting ready to shut the video down. But guess what? I'm not going to say it because it's already been said. Every time you hear something, every time you read something, depending on, I'm talking about, forget about the first few here, fanatic. Forget about the first few here, fanatic. Just let's say all the fanatics in the same. Take out all those fanatics and just put the average in. That we tend to, oh, let me look it up on Google. What one person says, what two people say, what three people say, on 4 websites, on 5, 6. So now I have 10 websites, plus my own decision. Am I going to trust one of these 10, or am I going to decide on my own? Should I have extra food. Should I give it to the animal because the animal is hungry? But the law says, and then what the human truth is, in order to keep light, you must give light. Otherwise, it will be fulfilled with darkness. Instead of 100% of we're all on your side, to now I'm undecided, I'm dreadfully against you. Numbers tells me that in Numbers, Jesus Christ lives in numbers. He also lives in time. He also lives through the Son. He also lives through Sam, Uncle Sam. Oncle, the key. Oncle, or one key. Because of the transition of words in uncle, which is actually saying one born, two of, because of the le in the uncle, C-L-E, L-E. The C-L-E is saying key, as clé in French. C is for creation, not as in K is creation of one and one, because the K is the 11th letter, so it makes 10 as whole, plus the number 1 you need again. And when you get 1 and all, you need 1 and 2 always comes together. 1 is always with 2. 1 and 2, and then let's go. It's like saying, I'm going to give you 1,000. This puzzle has 1,000 pieces, but I'm not going to put anything on the pieces. Now what I'm going to do is take a picture, slap it on this thing, cut the puzzle pieces, and say, look at the backs, look at the front. All the backs are the same color, but not the front, because I just made creation. Creation. Hold on, stopping for a commercial break. Okay, break's over. Commercial break. Break is over. So, there's Jesus Christ, God, Moses. I have a hard time dealing with Moses. I'm never sure which way to go. Is it he knows this? Moses. Did he know this? Moses, he knows this. what the poetry brings on into my head. You see, if we were created, and what I do is the reality of how creation came to be, or I create it now and bring it backwards and say this is what transpired as the second result in life. Meaning, here's a word. The word is moon. The numeric value in basic numbers is 57. Every letter gets a number 27 added to its back. There's 4 letters in moon. 4 times 27 equals 108. Now, if I divide it by 2, it equals to 54, and that's the number to the sun. If I divide it again by 2, it's 27, and it's to the red sun, and that number will tell me win a big red sun. Nibiru came to town, number 37. Nibiru, 73. Mathematics will say 313. In creation comes the gateway of the spirit. 7 times 3, 21. You now have the one-eyed jack, black jack. All jacks have eyes on the top and eyes on the bottom. They're reflective picture cards where the center will make a singularity design. Jack has 6 eyes up and 6 eyes down. Jack is 66. King, Royaume, is 77. Sounds like you're sick, sounds like you have a cold. Royaume, the kingdom. The kingdom. Jack Royaume. The queens have 8 eyes. 6, 7, and 8. 8 and 8 is 16. The queen brings on the heavens, and the queen can move in any direction she wants, but the king gets only one singularity move. You remove the king from the game, and it's done. Chess. CH, creation, heaven, of the spirit, of the soul, and the spirit worlds coming together. SNS. 19 times 19 is a completion. Although the 19 is the first number of the other side, check this out, how incredible this is. How incredible. 18 by 18 is 324. Did I get that right? Or 342? Okay, 234 is the vibration. 2 and 8 for the queen. 3 and 7 for the king. 4 and 6 for the jack. 4 times 6, 4 plus 6, 4 divided by 6. 4 divided by 6, 1.5. Bring me to Mars and start the quarter time. 15 seconds, Mars is 51. 51 and 9 is a total of 60. Keep me in between the 30 seconds, it would be 8 and 31. Who am I? I am 8 in the heavens. Never get to the 0, because the 0 says I'm using both 30s. If I'm using both 30s, there's only 29 on the other side. Right? You can't go 29 to 30, and you can't go 0 to 1. So you have to start at 1 and end at 29, equaling 1 to 29 is 28 plus 1. Do I know you? The cats are home. A couple of weeks, my son is going away. So anyways, back to Sam. Okay, spirit, angel, man. Sam. There's some men and there's one man. But there's Sam, spirit, angel, man. Number 19. 19 times 19? Yes. 361. That is amazing. Just one more than 360. 361. What does that remind you to? 18 times 18 was 324. 34, 44, 54. This missing piece? 37. The number in the sun. The black jack. The missing link between connecting the absolute past to connecting the thoughts and into the future. Almost like I'm the human being and this is me. And we're going to just add the future onto me, but I can't know the future. And here it is, the future. It's a cube. And as you keep going forward, this cube, one in the front, maybe one in the back at the same time. I'm not sure if it's in the front or the back. Because you can't actually get into, you need that time lapse in space in order for the thought process of time. Otherwise it'd be sabble-babble. When you break through this area, I believe, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, where you can't control it. There also must be a piece at the end, or the cap, and it's under the cap. and the cap is on the pen. Where the connection to the other world, where the connectors inside of us have moved. Anyways, because I can't explain it, I want to stop right now. It is always to the disadvantage in many situations once money is involved. Once there is a profit for somebody, there's a change. Profit and control for reason. A particular person's reason, or a group, a sect, a religious group. We are all individuals. We need to harmonize much more than we are. Right now, we see our harmonization as really the voice of one and few. Meaning that all the security is out there because of what? The armies are out there because the other armies are created saying he, them, she. When you have bank security, it's because they want the money. But there's so many things going on in this world. Anyways, that's about it for now. I overdid it a little bit. I want to thank you for watching this video. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus, thank you for watching this video.